Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some wrestling news, so let's get right into it here. So first thing I want to talk about, Dennis Rodman. Yes, Chicago Bulls legend, Dennis Rodman. He's been announced for AEW Collision, live Saturday on AEW Collision. Dennis Rodman is announced to return to the United Center on Saturday, September 2nd. TK has officially announced that he's on drugs. What in the hell? Dennis Rodman. Yeah, that's cool and all, but he's not a wrestler. I'm not gonna say it's embarrassing. There could be worse, but Tony Khan would be like, oh, they may have John Cena coming to Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, we're gonna counter that Saturday with Dennis Rodman, pal. Come on, is that really gonna be a needle mover? I mean, every single person in Chicago would care, because former Bulls legend. Oh, will Karl Malone be there too? The pedophile, Karl Malone. We have Dennis Rodman versus Karl Malone in the ring. I'm not gonna shit on this. I just don't really care too much to see Dennis Rodman on AEW Collision. It's not really that big of a deal. I'm not gonna say it's a good or bad thing. It's kind of just hard to care about. LA Knight, Pirate WrestleNomics. He's WWE's top merchandise seller for August of 2023. Continues to be the #1 merch seller in the company. Not surprised. He's gonna be top merchandise seller for a while. At least Bray Wyatt, more merch. But yeah, LA Knight's gonna be on the top for a while. Per WrestleTix, for Fastlane, Fastlane 2023, it may be over a month away, but WWE has sold almost 11,000 tickets for the show at Fastlane. Some wrestlers like advertised: Cody Rhodes, Bianca Belair's on the poster, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Rhea Ripley, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Bobby Lashley on the poster. I mean, they've already sold 11,000 tickets though. I feel it's probably be the most pointless premium live event of the year. Cena may work a match. That might be something to tune into. See what Cody has for Fastlane. It's kind of a pointless pay-per-view, though, to be honest. If we're just gonna be for real here, it's kind of a pointless pay-per-view. So Orange Cassidy, he talked about the Elite re-signing is a huge deal, and he said this because he wants to wrestle them at some point. I mean, we'll see. I think we can get Orange Cassidy versus, the Elite sometime. I know some people are always neutral on Orange Cassidy. You don't have to love his gimmick, but he's made a connection. I'm all aboard, because he can go, and his promo ability is underrated. He doesn't really talk a lot, but he cut a really good promo on Dynamite on Wednesday, and he doesn't really have any bad matches. He has great matches, so I think you could easily have him versus the Elite at some point, because it seems like he wants to face him at some point, so I think it might happen maybe sometime soon, who knows. So Seth Rollins, he talked about WWE's women's division on WWE After the Bell, and he basically talked about how they haven't been showcased as well as they could have been over the past 6 months or so. And he's right. So, he's right. he's right. Shout out to him for acknowledging this, but then again, I'm sure because he is married to Becky Lynch, and maybe she's been airing her frustrations out to him. But he's not wrong, and she's not wrong either. Because it's just WWE hasn't showcased their women's division well. Outside of, your big names with Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Io Sky, Damage Control. It's really it. And Trish and Becky, which has probably been the worst feud of the year. Other than that, they really haven't showcased anybody else. It's just be consistent, build storytelling, fair TV time and matches, and say you're getting, instead of your regular 90-second squash matches, your 2-minute matches, how about you give them like 10-15 minutes? And they have enough women on the roster that they can have a solid tag division maybe. Or even just contenders for both main titles. It's really just a matter of booking and giving them time, especially on Raw. 3 hours, you don't need fucking 10 Judgment Day segments on the show. So, she's just speaking the truth. The women's division just hasn't booked well because it feels like just WWE doesn't just care. Got a really disturbing article, which I thought was unnecessary. Bray Wyatt was close to making a AEW debut before WWE return. I guess people really need those clicks, huh? I mean, what's the point of this? Oh, he was gonna debut in AEW. It's disgusting. People do this shit for clicks on their freaking articles. Guess desperate for views. It's just fucking sickening. They're using Bray's name for engagement after his passing. It's kind of just disgusting. The clickbaiting is real. Just stop milking his passing and just let him rest in peace. This is gonna be the weirdest account I've ever come across with Wrestling News Co. Who cares if he was close to making an AEW debut before WWE returned? Just let him rest in peace. Instead of just using his freaking name for clicks. Tyrus. Yes. Somebody call my mama. Brodus Clay. You remember Brodus Clay, WWE? Yeah, me either. He says he's still going to be part of the NWA to, quote, maybe help some of the young guys. If I was a young guy, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Maybe the young talent will actually teach him how to run the ropes instead of just going bouncing, not even hitting the ropes, literally just going towards the ropes for no reason, doesn't even fucking bounce off of them because he's on slow. Matt Hardy says Bray Wyatt and Vince McMahon had, quote, an almost like a father-son relationship. I mean, he said this like a year ago or two, and this has been reported. Just leave the man alone. Leave Bray Wyatt alone. Just let him rest in peace. Stop trying to get engagement on this shit. Because he said this like a year or two ago. Just let the man rest, man. Just tired of these fucking articles. WWE has considered adding no members to the LWO. Yeah, you remember when Carlito was signed back? Yeah, whatever happened to Carlito coming back? No update on that. They've considered adding no members. They don't even use half of its current members. And they want to add more. Like, Yo Kane, what the fuck is his name? Yo Kane? Joe Quinn? Fuck is this, whatever his name is? And Cruz, or Joaquin Wild, whatever his name is. They're really good too. I don't get why they rarely wrestle. But they don't use half of its current members and they want to add more. I would have expected Carlito, since he made the save at Backlash. I thought he was signed recently, according to so many freaking reports. I haven't heard a peep since then. If you want to add new members, how about you add Carlito? It's been the face of people who think that they're cool. WWE, they have plans for John Cena at Payback. Don't know what the plans are here. We'll just get into this article here. So WWE presents the Payback Premium Live event on Saturday, one day before John Cena returns to WWE television. On tonight's episode of SmackDown from the Giant Center, Hershey, Pennsylvania. As you know, John Cena is returning tonight on SmackDown. The former WWE Champion will go to India with the company for the upcoming WWE Superstar Spectacle show at the GMC Balayogi Indoor Stadium on Friday, September 8th. He's slated to team with World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins against Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci of Imperium at the Superstar Spectacle. Obviously, he's going to be at multiple events all through September and October. And he will be appearing at Payback, according to WrestleVotes, which was a report today. And they've heard Cena will be the show's special guest. Yes, Cena will be the special guest for Payback, according to WrestleVotes. So that's really the plans right now for John Cena. We'll see what happens on SmackDown tonight for John. Another article here. I'm not even going to get into it. It says that the original WWE plans for Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy. Who cares? Stop milking the dead guy and let him rest in peace. Why wrestling journalism sucks. WWE has filed a trademark for Riley Osborne. I don't know who it's going to be for, to be honest. To be honest, I don't know who it's going to be for. Lots more news here. So, there's some more stuff coming out of the CM Punk Jack Perry saga, the AEW All-In altercation. Apparently there was footage of this apparent physical altercation between CM Punk and Jack Perry. I would like to see some footage. Still haven't seen any footage. I doubt they'll show it though, because they want to show Jack Perry getting embarrassed. But yeah, there was actually footage of this physical altercation. AEW is heading to Louisville, Kentucky for Dynamite Rampage. Wow. Jim Ross would like to sign a new AEW deal. Quote, I feel like my work is pretty decent right now. He's too low for commentary. Like interviews, I think he could do. He's too low for commentary nowadays. Ludwig Kaiser praised his girlfriend Tiffany Stratton. Quote, she has an amazing bright future. I mean, Ludwig Rizzler. WWE's plans for this year's tribute to the troops. Hopefully they bring back the old set they had. It was really cool and actually had meaning, but I think it'll probably be the same set as usual. Happy birthday to Jeff Hardy. Happy 46th birthday to Mr. Jeff Hardy. Another match has been revealed for the WWE Superstar Spectacle. Another match has been announced. So, my phone is on my computer here for the final few things. And Natalya and Rhea Ripley, while on Twin Talk, Haley Cavender, Hannah Cavender, the NIL signings, Natalya.
Certainty starts here with the GM Genuine Parts and AC Delco Repair Parts.
Natalya stated that she's facing Rhea Ripley at the pay-per-view, so there's that. Per WRKD Wrestling, there have been discussions about Cena possibly facing Cody Rhodes. That would definitely be something I want to see. Cody Rhodes and John Cena, possible feud in 2023. I don't know why people are complaining about this. They did this in 2013 and it was great. This feud would have massive potential. So that would be fun. So, yeah. It's really all to say for this video. So, until next time, out. Peace.